The Boys. Man, it's just so sad to watch The Boys, what it has turned to in season 5. So in this video, I want to read people's comments online about the show. Also, I want to give out my own opinion on the show. How I think it turned into something like this, and why it turned into something like this. Season 2, it was a little, I think, shitty and stuff, but like they came back in season 3. Season 4 was an absolute shit, just a filler.
Alright everyone, this is Editing Me, and episode 6 just dropped. Let me just say it.
Bah!
It is wow. And this was recorded before episode 6, and I was just editing it, and I was like, yeah, just go for it and watch it. Wow, everything just changed. This is way before that. I'm just so shocked, you know. So just don't come for me. I know that episode 6 was huge. It was picked. Don't come for me. Yeah, this is...
So, this guy says that I think all of the boys were interesting in the first 3 seasons. Agree. Huey had interesting arcs. Agree. And becoming a proper rebel in season 1. Dealing with trauma in season 2. Learning, yeah, he's really right. I think... I remember, do you guys remember Maeve? If you guys remember Maeve, you're a legend. I had a crush on Maeve. I had the biggest crush on Maeve. And they killed her. And no, she is actually alive. Yeah, she's alive. I remember Maeve. I remember Maeve. I remember Translucent, but I don't know this like brain smart guy, lady, whatever that is in 7 right now. I think the 7 is not relatable at all right now. Not relatable, not dynamic, whereas it used to be so dynamic, and it used to be like, I still remember Translucent and the way that he got killed, you know, because come on guys, we all like season 1 was an absolute banger. So says that maybe an unpopular opinion, but Homelander hasn't been compelling for 2 seasons at least. I don't know. I think Homelander is funny. He's a villain, but he's a funny villain. Not because he intentionally wants to be funny, but because he does things that are funny because he's just so helpless and so self-centered and so selfish and so everything about being a self kind of guy. I remember the first episode of season 5, let me just give credit where credit is due. It was good. Because, you know, have you seen the memes of me? Yeah, that was good. That was a good line. I think they really thought about it.
Ashley, look at me.
We have to include that in the script. So that was a good one. I think season 5, episode 1 was good. But as we're moving into the final episode, as we're going through the final episode, I'm like, dude, what is happening? Because it's almost like, it's kind of getting like Stranger Things. Do you guys remember Stranger Things season 5? The final season? Nothing really important happened until that like very last 2-hour plus episode. That in that episode things happened so fast that they like finished everything in like the first hour, and they were like doing a lot of like different things that like, I don't know. I didn't watch it all the way through. I haven't finished the final episode. I just deleted it. I was like, damn, no, dude, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm scared that they're doing the same thing to The Boys too in this final episode and this final season. Dude, what is happening in the movies industry? Like, why is it that they're just doing random things in the final season, which is supposed to be I think they just don't have anything else. They just want to do the thriller and stuff. And they're doing, like, for example, what is this creature? When I saw it, I was like, dude, what is this show? Is it the Stranger Things? I really thought for a moment that this is Stranger Things. I'm tired of Frenchie and Kimiko's storyline. Same here. I think, yeah, it's just very repetitive. No explanation needed. I just fast forward whenever I see these two doing irrelevant things to the plot. And somebody said, you have to do it so much because a lot of the show is just them doing irrelevant thing. Preacher makes a plan that involves violence and everybody shoots him down, but they're gonna do it anyway. Exactly. I don't know. Also, Annie, with this picture, I think she had a Selena Gomez glow up, you know, and she does look just a little like Selena. they both have like kind of this round, I mean, yeah, maybe Selena had a more round face, but now they both have like this Chad face. Yeah. So I realized what the biggest issue with The Boys is, especially in season 4. It's actually the boys themselves. When did they? 7 days ago. Whenever it's Homelander, WAD International, or any of the soup stuff going on, I'm locked in. Not necessarily. I think the boys also can be good. You know, they can also be entertaining, but I think the whole like show has lost its thing, you know. Oh, by the way, somebody asked that like if the show is like getting worse, like why do you keep watching it? Because, you know, I still want to see what is going to happen at the end between Starlight and Homelander. And also Butcher. 3 opposing forces that they just hot take. Soldier Boy accidentally ruined the show. I disagree. I think Soldier Boy is probably one of the good, by good I mean like the one that has good arcs, and one of the main characters in season 5, the final season. Somebody says season 5 episode 4 was pure filler. Bro, the whole season 4 was a filler. Season 5 episode 4 was a filler. Even episode 3, some parts were like a huge filler. I still can't remember. I still can't understand why we have this. The best ending would be for Homelander to die in episode 6, leaving the last 2 episodes to focus on the boys in the finale. Episode 8, we could see a battle between Huey and Butcher. Bring the story full circle since it started with Butcher approaching Huey. I don't know. I feel like the best kind of ending would be the boys just being the boys, but not being the boys with like are chaotic and stuff. Oh yeah, chaotic, but not like hating each other. For me, that's like the best ending. You know, trying to work with each other to defeat Homelander. I don't know, that's what I think is the best kind of possible ending. Not to fight each other. I know that the boys have always been like trying to a little, you know, fight each other and be like all messy and stuff, but not for the final finale. I don't know. We can definitely see Starlight, Kimiko, and even Frenchie and MM being killed by Butcher, and I really think this can be the most perfect ending. Starlight being killed by Butcher. Oh, I don't want Starlight to die. I think she's so cute. I don't want cute characters to die, but I'm fine with uncute characters to die, but I don't like cute characters when they die. I know, at least she used to be like cute. She's fine. At the very end, we'll see Huey back to working in an electric appliances shop. He has lost everything: his father, the love of his life, his friends, William Butcher. To end the boys, you have to end Billy Butcher. Oh yeah, to end the boys, you have to end Billy Butcher because he is always the glue who brings everybody together, and he always like has the best ideas. They want to always like stop him, but they always end up like following him because he has always the best ideas. But I don't know. I don't want the boys to like end with the show ends. Maybe I want them to go their separate ways and live their own lives. To finally see that Starlight, after having this very tough, harsh, and fucked up life, trying to live a better life. So, you know, I just want her to finally see how it feels to live a normal life. And MM going back to her family. I don't want him to die, because that would be so traumatic. I know that you have to just maybe kill, and some casualties could be good for just a little bit of a kick in the show. But maybe just leaving them alone and leaving them alive would be a better choice, and to just, you know, make them go their own separate ways, like MM to his family, Frenchie, I don't know, probably with Kimiko, and especially about Starlight after seeing stuff about his father and how he kind of just, you know, was forced to live that kind of life, to just really be able to settle down stuff. And Huey, maybe the two can get separated, that's fine, they can go their own separate ways, but not to kill them all. That would be a very like Game of Thrones-y type of ending, which I don't think people would. I don't know. I don't like it that way. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Yeah, we talked about the boys, we read some comments online, I gave out my own opinions on certain things, and we try to roast the boys a little, you know, yeah. If you watched so far, thank you so much. That means a lot. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. And see you in the next video.